Welcome back to 80s Mania Wrestling. We're ready for the survival of the fittest. One more pay-per-view before the last show, Tournament of Queens. Superstar Saturday at the Empire Gardens. The first match, March Madness 3 tag team match, the Neon Express versus the Toxic Terror. Then one-on-one, half of the Mullet Cousins, Zeke Mullet, are coming to the ring by Cletus versus Mandana. Then Hardhat Bud Duncan versus Skullgore with Copperhead Snake. And then the first ladies match, Spunky Sparks versus Glam. Then into the crowd once again with Valedictorian and Ryan Regret. Then the Cruiserweight title main event, Death Starboy with his leader, Dark Invader, versus Teeny Norman with Princess Starbright. Sold out at the Empire Gardens as the Toxic Terror took the win against the Neon Express in the first match. Then a Grizzly Bear Hug, making Mandana tap out right then and there. Then Skullgore sneaking right behind him, right when he was going to go for the tool time, got the crossbone body block. Then Spunky Sparks, who is going to be in the tournament at Tournament of Queens tomorrow, beats Glam. And then into the crowd sesh with Valedictorian. Again, it was great, but still he does not know what his merch is yet. Then in a great main event, Teeny Norman and Death Star Boy put on a great show, and Death Star Boy defending and retaining in his first title defense. Second place after that, Sunday Night Slam, Moon Trooper defends his TV title. At the ballroom, the first match, Elfette, the world champion, the ladies champion, versus the first ever Tournament of Queens winner, Queen of Mean, with the gargoyle by Elfette's side. And then a submissions match, Bear Hug versus Bear Hug. Zeke Mullet with his cousin Cletus versus Gepto Roko. Then Hometown Pride featuring Countess, Freedom Fighter, and Mother Russia with the Majestic Eagle. Then the tag team matches determine the number one contender for the tag titles, Toxic Terror versus the Scoundrels. Then we would hear from a loner, Ace of Spades, but he is actually not a loner. I forgot to change it to Specimen on the mic. And then the TV title main event, Moon Trooper with Wing Chun. He has returned from injury. Wing Chun wants that TV championship.
Blackjack, baby.
You can now pick up Mother Russia's merch at the table. Sold out at the ballroom, and the ladies champion beat the first ever Tournament of Queens winner. Good job to Elfed. And then winning in the submissions match, Zeke Mullet is an absolute monster of destruction. It looks like they could be back into the tag team division. Cletus Mullet just needs to rely on his cousin Zeke and his massive power. Then the Countess, Freedom Fighter, and Mother Russia deserve some applause for their great performance here on Hometown Pride. What they do in the ring, though, should back it up. And then a double disqualification. What does that mean for who will be facing the tag team champions next week at the main event? And then a great showing from the specimen, Ace of Spades. And then he returned to win the title with a Kung Fu kick, injuring Moontrooper. Second place, new TV champion in Wing Chun. The main event, the tag team titles. Mystery. At the Casa de Lucha, the first match will be a tag team match. The Neon Express versus the Metalheads. Rock the Foundation. And then Max Attack with Zen versus Hammerhead with Mother Russia one-on-one. Then Loner on the mic featuring Chance Solar. Then a 6-man tag match, the Toxic Trio versus the Mad Oppressors. And then to see who's going to be the number one contender, who is brave enough to step up to Dark Invader. Well, none other than Chief Buffalo with his friend Willie Mammoth. He will go against Great Ginzu. Then the mystery opponents will be the Cruiserweight and World Champion, the Evil Empire versus the Chart Toppers.
Never tell me my chances.
Great crowd tonight. The Neon Express took the win over the Metalheads. And also Max Attack beating Hammerhead in their matchup with a double uppercut. Then a great reception, incredible mic spot from Chance Solar. And then the Toxic Trio beating down the Mad Oppressors in their 6-man tag match. And Great Ginzu with an unexpected victory over Chief Buffalo. It will be going to face Dark Invader in the main event of Survival of the Fittest. But oh my gosh, they nearly run the business. The World Champion, the Cruiserweight Champion, and now the Tag Team titles. Moontrooper needs that TV title, and then they can officially say, this is their federation. Second place, Survival of the Fittest. In the first six-man tag match at the London Castle, it will be Super Platoon versus the Gold Club. And then a major announcement featuring Chameleon Kid with Marley. And then the ladies' title match, Elfette with the Gargoyle versus Gothka, the number one contender, versus Bruce. And Bruce. Then another one-on-one match, Michael T. Wolf with Jam Gordon versus Keith Blood with Succubus. Then another six-man tag match. And you can't talk about six-man tags without the greatest trios in history, the Ramblin' Men and the Von Winkle family. Then into the crowd with Valedictorian and Little Thuggy. Then the Time Bomb rivalry, Haito Kazuto versus Buck Bronco. Then the world title main event, Dark Invader with Death Starboy versus Great Ginzu.
Watch me as I move and groove.
Valedictorian merch is finally up for grabs. Sold out at the London Castle in the first match. Super Platoon lost, but Major Malice eliminated Jet Set Strutter, who was the only one eliminated on the Gold Club. Looked like there may be tensions brewing because Jet Set Strutter was not happy that Major Malice, of all people, was the one who eliminated him, and he didn't even eliminate anyone else. And then a major impact is going to be improving on, because Chameleon Kid wants a title, and he's not going to stop until he gets one. Then Elfette in an impressive title retention against Gothka. Very fast, enchanted sleeper. Then Michael T. Wolf versus Keith Blood. He was going wild, and he got the howling to get the 1, 2, and 3. Then a very back and forth elimination six-man tag match. The Ramblin' Men lost. They only got to eliminate Devin Von Winkle, but Damon and Terry came out with the win. And then, as we know, it was a great session. Now we don't have to watch Valedictorian all the time, because now we have his merch. Then Haito Kazuto with a Fire Pro powerbomb, destroying Buck Bronco in the process. And then now they still hold all the gold for now, but they still need that TV championship. First place, Tournament of Queens. But who will be the one to grab the title from Wing Chun?